My name is Debra. I'm one of the master trainers of our 6-week summer shred program. This is Anne. She's our second trainer. We have the founder. She's here. She's going to be doing this class with us today. And we have Terry over there in the corner. So what we're doing today is just focusing on teaching you how to do the basic form for the moves that we're going to do in our workouts during this program. We want to make sure form is really solid before you go into movement, so we're not compromising any of your joints or any of your back or any issues that you have. If you do have injuries, you're going to always show modifications, but we want you to just try and push yourself to where you're comfortable. God the here is to really come out of your comfort zone and do more than you would normally do in a normal workout. We want you to really try and get strong for this. So we're just going to warm up really easily. We're just going to pull our arms above our head, bring our knees to our chest, feel our abs start to engage. Every time you're doing any sort of movement and you're starting to do your exercise, you want to get your breathing pattern going right away. In your nose, exhale out of the mouth. I know if you're in class, it's math a bit more challenging at home. I'm assuming you don't. So we're going to do 2 more. Good. We're going to do here. So we're going to pull our back right lunge, quad, and we're going to step into it. And we're going to pull our back quad, and we're going to step into it. Stay on the right foot right now. Back quad, step in. One more. Back quad, step in. Get your balance first. Get your left leg behind you. Quad, step in. Quad, step in. Quad, step in. One more. Step in. Good. We're going to go to a side right lunge. All you're doing is stepping to your right and coming back. Good. Step right. Stay on that right side. Pull from your abs. Down. Pull up. When you come up to that standing position, straighten your posture, straighten your spine. Down, up, down, up. Down, up. Good. We're going to reverse the other side. Left leg is out. Again. Down, up. Good. Down, up. Straighten your leg and out. Step into your lunge. Good. Just want to get this body warm before we go into the movements. One more, please. Good. We're going to rotate those arms around in big circles. Stretch from that shoulder joint. Feel your arm rotate behind. And reverse. You guys doing okay there on Zoom? We're going to cross your arms in front of your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and switch. Good. A lot of these movements, you never need weights. If you're contracting your muscles, focusing on the movement and squeezing, you get really good contraction here. One more each side. Good. And release. Good. We're going to go into our first movement. We're going to go into a forward lunge right leg. We want to talk about form here, and Anne's going to be our model. When you step into your lunge, you want to brace your foot flat on the floor. You're going to sit straight up and down. So you're in a 90-degree angle on your foot here. So notice Anne's leg has a 90 degrees. She's straight up and down in her body. Her pressure is not on her knee. She's sitting back a little more and straight up and down. This is the form that you want for a proper lunge. Good. We're going to go to the other leg and do the same thing. You want to step into it. Sit straight down, 90 degrees on that leg. Beautiful. Push up. We're going to get 5 in on the right and then 5 in on the left. Let's go now. 1, 2, beautiful. Push off that foot as you extend up. Good. 3, 4, beautiful. One more. Let's switch to your side. Focus on your form here. Let's go. 1, 2, beautiful. 3, 4, and 5. We're going to alternate 5. Here we go. Begin. Right, left, good. Bring those arms up with you. Push off the weight of your front foot. Down and push. 90 degrees the whole time. Picture something holding your belly in and tight. Contract those abs. I lost count when you down. Let's do one more time. Good. I gotta stop talking so much. Okay, good. We're gonna go into our squat. Squat position. I gotta use these masks. Squat position. Shoulders apart. Weight is back down on your heels. Okay? Pretend like there's a chair behind you, and you want to sit into the chair, head and chest up, and push back off. So watch in here. Look at this perfect form. She's putting the weight behind her on her glutes and on her back heels. We're going to straighten these feet out just a little bit. Perfect. You want to make sure the toes are lined up. Just hold that in. Just come on, you can hold it. Okay. Heels down, toes lined up, shoulders apart. Come on up. You want to be super careful that your knees, I see this all the time. People turn their knees in here for a squat. You don't want to put that pressure on your knees. You also don't want to overextend forward onto those knees. You want your butt back into your heels, sitting into the ground. We ready? Let's get 5. Here we go. Sit back. 1. Good. And we don't want to go past those knees. You don't want to come down here. Use the quad. That's the whole point of the squat. 4 and 5. Good. Shake that out. I'm going to do that again. Here we go. Put the heels into the ground. Line your toes up. Push the knees out. Sit back in your chair. Go. 1, 2. Beautiful. 3, 4. And 5. Okay, we're going to go to push-ups. We are going to do a lot of body weight exercises in this class, so we can do a modification. When you do your push-up, you want to start into the plank position. So you're holding your plank, your feet are separated by your shoulder, your abs are tight, you're squeezing your glutes, and again. I love to do this, and squeeze tight. See this? Shouldn't be able to knock her over. She's contracting her legs, her quads, and her hamstrings, squeezing tight on her waist. I cannot push her over. That's what we want, okay? Really nice tight position. It's your plank position. Okay, rest on your knees. Beautiful. I'm going to show you another plank alternative. A little bit more pressure on your upper body. You're going to come into a bear plank. You're up on your toes. The weight is on your hands. Your abs are pulled in tight, and you're holding. Let's get that now. Beautiful. Come low on those knees, so you're really engaging the liquefier. So you're really engaging those abs. This puts a little more pressure on your abdominal muscles. Come a little wider, Terry, on that hold. There you go, beautiful. Okay, release. Okay, so those are 2 forms of plank that we are going to do in this class. We're going to get into a push-up. You want your hands shoulder width apart. Get back into that really strong plank. You're going to lower your body and push your body back up, keeping that body super tight when you're doing your push-up. Beautiful. Okay, that's your typical plank position. Alternatives, you guys can come down. Alternatives are to come on your knees for your plank, for your push-up. And I will demonstrate that here. You lean forward on those knees. You're coming down and you're pushing back up to a squeeze. The top of that. When you come to the top of that movement, the glutes really tight into that final movement. Come on up. Third alternative to this movement is to come on a wall. You're going to push your heels all the way back. Straighten your arms. And you're going to come down into the push-up, squeeze up into the push-up. Down, and squeeze up. That's if you have injuries. You want to be super careful in this class. I know some of you have already talked to me about your back, your knees, your elbows. There's a lot of things going on here, so you have to understand what's right for your body. I'm not with everybody, nor is Anne when we're teaching, so you have to be really cognizant of what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. So those are really our 3 basic moves. Anything else you want to add? I don't think so. Okay. So we got 3 basic moves in. We really need you to focus on form when you're doing your very clearly through your workout. It's going to be a combination of strength and cardio. We're going to have a warm up, you're going to have a cool down. So let's do a little bit of that cool down now. This time, we're going to do a static stretch. Static stretches are when you hold your movement and stretch your bodies now that you're warm. You really don't want to hold stretches before you start working out. You want to hold them at the end when your muscles have all that blood flowing in. We're going to go straddle position right here. We're going to lean into our right side and just hold. If you want more of a stretch, put your hands down, take your right elbow into that knee and push it away from you. Head and chest always up. Look up into that wall in front of you. Beautiful. Breathe in your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Switch sides. On my own. Hold. I know a lot of people don't do enough stretching. It's so important to get that part into your workouts. And on your off days from this, go do a Pilates, a bar, a yoga on demand right on our program. Center this. Step back with your right foot. Shimmy it back as far as you can go. You want that same 90 degrees on that front foot. Head and chest up and sit down into the stretch without touching that knee. Beautiful. And switch carefully. Again, sit down for a good feel. Awesome. I love it. Beautiful. Bring those feet together. Slowly roll your body up. Rotate those shoulders back. I realize how sore I am when I actually come up there. And rotate the opposite way. I tell a lot of jokes during class, so you're gonna have to give me some humor. Squeeze again. Cross in front, squeeze again. 2 more, please. Beautiful. Take those hands behind you, interlace your fingers, stretch up, a really good stretch, and pull your arms out away from you. Is it interference from the speaker? No, I think it's to the cell. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. As you do, come up on your toes. Here we go. Breathe it in. Up. Let it go. Again, breathe it in. Up on the toes. 1 more, please. Down. And up. Thank you so very much for joining us. We look forward to being with you in class and to join us on our schedule as all of my body. Thanks, Terry. All right, see you. Thank you. One more again. Yeah. Take a few minutes. Yeah.